In the wake of dawn, I see you shine. When I feel that heartbeat, I fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Skylines and clouds are below us now. Sky dive back down. Oh, take my hand, don't let go. Skyward bound. In the wake of dawn, I see you shine. When I feel that heartbeat, I fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Fly so much higher.
So it's the King Power Stadium that that is our focus today for Leicester City, who take on Crystal Palace live in the Premier League. If you do arrive, watch your stream. Welcome aboard, everybody. If you do arrive, watch your stream on a replay, then please do make sure you leave a like on the stream and hit the subscribe if you are new. And it is the Fantastic Eagles versus the Shambolic Foxters. Crystal Palace have had a considerably good start to the season, and they look to improve on that against these absolutely shambolic Foxes. Just the one win and the one draw this season. Both of those results came at the King Power Stadium. A 2-2 draw to Brentford and a 4-0 victory over Forest gave them their only 4 points this season. It really has been a shambolic start from Brendan Rodgers' side. An improvement is needed, like, desperately, because we're talking about relegation for Leicester. Leicester can see goals. Leicester do a bit of everything. Kick-off, though, here at the King Power is at 12:30. And welcome aboard to Fraser. He's posted the link. Nice. We've got J Dog Edits, who says, "Come on, Palace." Hello, Fraser. You go into the co-op to get some snacks. Nice. Sean Collins says, "Who scored? The game's not begun yet, matey." Ross Gamers in the house. He says, "Come on, Palace." Yeah, I'm back in Palace as well. And Down Football's in the house. He thinks that Leicester will win. Very, very... Well, whoever you support, I think you should do a fan cam on that match. You should watch the match, then you should let everyone know your thoughts. Speaking of fan cams, there won't be one for me tomorrow, but there most certainly will be some extended coverage for Super Sunday tomorrow, as we have 2 live exclusives in stock for you. The first live exclusive is the Leeds versus Arsenal, and Liverpool Man City as well is going to be a live exclusive, meaning you'll get an extra 5 minutes of coverage for each of those 2 matches. But so on Saturday night, what we have right now, Leicester, who take on Palace. We have Fulham, who take on Bournemouth, which is next on Saturday Night Football. And then at 5:30 we'll be watching Tottenham, who take on Everton. And that one is a 5:30 kickoff. So will Leicester remain bottom after a defeat to Palace, or will they be able to get their second win of the season at King Power? Let's not forget their last defeat came to AFC Bournemouth after going 1-0 up, but then Bournemouth coming back to win 2-1.
Accusations are concrete, I don't need no vice. I know you wanna keep me waiting, I think it's funny that you might. Love is hard to leave, and it's hard to never have. Can you please cry out your window? You can play with all my love, yeah, yeah, yeah. Some records and a handful of ideas, and a handful of steep blue sky on you.
So yeah, here you go then. I'll put these up on the screen for you now. These are all the streams we've got coming up for you this weekend. So of course, Tottenham versus Everton 5:30, Fulham Bournemouth 3 o'clock, and also Super Sunday tomorrow consists of 2 live exclusives. So now let's get through to the lineups and etc. etc. Okay, now, yesterday on Friday night football, Brentford beat Brighton home Albion by 2-0. Ivan Toney scoring a brace. He scored the opener in the 27th minute, and in the 64th minute scored a penalty to make it 2-0, and that's how the game finished. Brighton were simply not good enough yesterday, and Roberto De Zerbi's side, who started well this season with Graham Potter in charge, are now starting to really drop down. So today, as well as the 3 games we've got live for you, Leicester Palace, Fulham Bournemouth and Tottenham Everton, Wolves are also facing Nottingham Forest at 3 o'clock. Then tomorrow, Aston Villa will take on Chelsea, whilst we watch Leeds United versus Arsenal on the live exclusive. United are also facing Newcastle, and Southampton will be facing West Ham at the same time. And the 4:30 game is Liverpool versus Man City. And don't think that the Premier League is going to just click gone like that, because midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly Thursday as well, all Premier League action. Thursday, though, Arsenal are playing in the Europa League due to the Queen's death. That also forced the postponement of Arsenal versus Man City. So yeah, Thursday we will be live from 5:45 for the 6 o'clock game of Arsenal, who are at home to PSV at the Emirates. So the same stadium, just a different opposition and kick-off time. So now let's take a look at the lineups at the King Power, as your weekend starts right here, and it's an action-packed weekend. We've already had 1 stream, and there's still 5 streams to go this weekend for you all, including a League One clash on Monday Night Football, and as well Premier League predictions for game week 12. So the lineups are Danny Ward in goal, James Justin plays with Wout Faes, Daniel Amate and Timothy Castagna in the back four for Leicester. Harvey Barnes plays with Yuri Tillemans, who wears the captain's armband today, alongside James Maddison, Kieran Dewsbury Hall and Boubakary Samare in a midfield 5. And Patson Daka leads the line, with Danny Liverson on the bench alongside Chagla Soyuncu, Luke Thomas, Mark Albright, Nepalese Mendy, Dennis Pratt, Kelechi Iheanacho, Ayoze Perez and Jamie Vardy. For Palace, it's Vicente Guaita in goal. Joel Ward plays with Tyrek Mitchell, Mark Gurhey and Yauki Manderson in the back four. A midfield 3 of Eberechi Eze, Jeff Schlupp and Czech Umar Doucouré. And the forwards are Jordan Ayew, Wilf Zaha and Odson Edouard. On the bench, Sam Johnston, James Tompkins, Luka Milivojevic, Michael Elise, Malcolm Ebiowi, Kofi Balmer, Jairo Riedewald, Jean-Philippe Mateta and John Kaimani Gordon. Now, I do have to underline some seriously bad racial abuse to Ivan Toney last night. He received horrid racial abuse from a Brighton fan on Instagram. Absolutely horrid racial abuse. Horrid. And that quite clearly makes us even more Christopher Stokes says Palace to win 3-1. I'm saying 2-0 actually, but good prediction. I say you support Palace. And hello to Ryan Tune. But yeah, let's go to that now, because he wasn't even going to post this, but he posted this morning at 8:48, and Antonio Neil called him a black cunt. That is the worst card. That's just horrid. Quite clearly a Brighton fan. And there is no room for racism anywhere in the Premier League. Challenge it, report it, and change it, because it is absolutely awful. So yes, actually he's from Newcastle upon Tyne. But yeah, we do not tolerate racism, so don't. So if you can, reply to that tweet and show Ivan Toney support, because there is no room for racism. I will not accept it in my streams, and if it was towards an Arsenal player, I would definitely not accept it either. So yeah, some awful racial abuse thrown at Ivan Toney last night. By the way, there's no Michael Elise today for Palace, so it's Jeff Schlupp who's in for him. Yeah, Elise's dropped to the bench. And Palace will have their tails up, or I should say their wings up, because, you know, after a big win against Leeds United last Sunday. So yeah, I will point that out often this weekend about Ivan Toney, because you just can't ignore it. Because he scored a fantastic brace. He was brilliant yesterday. And for someone to go out there and ruin his night like that and say those kind of things to him, you just can't ignore it. Awful racial abuse there. Nice. So, will it be another defeat for Brendan Rodgers' side, who are bottom of the league on just 4 points? Or will it be a defeat for Patrick Vieira? And it is a referee today that Crystal Palace fans don't like. Andy Madley is in charge of this match. Ivan Toney was very, very badly racially abused last night. I will send you the link to the tweet. In fact, I'll show you the tweet. We're underway. Players did take the knee except for Wilfred Zaha. And our thoughts go with Ukraine ahead of kick-off. And there is no room for racism. I know, he's so cool and calm, isn't he, Ivan? But no, let's talk about that now. Because, so it's... So yeah, a young man called Antonio Neal said, called Ivan Toney at 9:46, a BLACK CUNT. So yeah, that is just horrid. Go away! He wouldn't get any games, no. But yeah, he was called a black C word by Antonio Neal, and he received that in direct messages. Sound's not doing too great. It's echoing. Haaland has a cousin in Norway who's played 38 games and scored over 68 goals. Wow. It's a free kick for the foul on Justin. BFB receivers technical issues today, actually. They had some technical issues which delayed the coverage, and now they're having problems with the commentary. Not great. So Guaiti getting his wall ready as James Maddison lines up this free kick for Leicester, who have an Achilles heel at defending set pieces, particularly corners, but can be quite good at scoring from set pieces. And it's whipped in by Maddison, and Amate was going for it. It came off a Palace body, and it was punched away by Guaita for a throw-in. Taken by Castagna. Plays it to Maddison. And that's sloppy for Amate as Edouard can drive forward. He was cut off though by Woutfires, who came quickly across. It was a good decision, but he delayed it, but he got it spot on, Woutfires. It's given away by Castagna to Will Zaha. Gay for Crystal Palace, who did score their own goal at home to Arsenal on opening day. Here Jeffrey Schlupp was brought down there by Boubakary Samari, and that's definitely a free kick for Palace. It's too hot in here. Oh, I'm stuffy as out, man. It's like, oh, my seat was lovely and warm, but now I'm just thinking, oh God, it's too hot. Oh, yes. That's better. It's going to be Eze to take this free kick for Palace. Eze plays it short. And here's Zaha, who goes for the little bender, curler kind of thing. He wanted to curl that into top corner. You could see the idea as he struck that. But unfortunately, he couldn't quite get it right. Yeah, he did. Zaha got his first goal for Palace when he was 17 against Leicester. What a stat. So your predictions for today are Leicester 1, Palace 2. I'm going for Leicester. Well, I'll tell you mine in a minute. Palace 2, for Fulham 2, Bournemouth 2, Wolves 2, Forest 1, Forest and Spurs 3, Everton 0. Here's my predictions for this weekend. So yeah, yesterday I did get Bright. Well, I got that one wrong. I predicted 2-2, but Brentford actually ended up winning 2-0. Leicester City 0, Palace 2 is my prediction for this one. I predicted Fulham 2, AFC Bournemouth 2, Wolves 0, Forest 0, Spurs 3, Everton 1, Villa 0, Chelsea 4, Leeds United 0, Arsenal 2, United 2, Newcastle United 2, Southampton 0, West Ham 1, and Liverpool 1, Manchester City 3. Eight minutes in it. It's Leicester 0, Palace 0. Here's Eze. Well, that was nearly given away. Leicester with the high line. On to Zaha, and he was nudged by Castagna, and it's a soft but correct, fair free kick. I'm saying both the goals are going to come from Eze tonight. Actually, Fraser, 2 goals from Eze. Well, one back by Eze. Schlupp gets it to Zaha on the left hand side. He plays it to Eze, who goes for the shot, which was blocked. Here's Joachim Andersen. And that's given away to Patson Daka, who could drive Leicester forward. And he was caught, and Andy Manley pulls it back for the free kick. A yellow card as well for Joachim Andersen. There's Daka, chips it over. Anderson, he makes the sliding challenge. It is a poor challenge by Anderson. It's a yellow card, yeah. Welcome aboard, Idrissa Diallo. Let's have a look at the poll really quickly. So 70% of you are actually backing Leicester tonight for the win. 64% of you, 27% are backing Palace, and 9% are backing a draw. Interesting that. Madison looked to play that to Daka, but it was well intercepted. And here's Mitchell. As a Zaha. Smaru should be for Leicester there, and they're giving it away again. Dewsbury Hall, Justin, Fars, Sumari, there's an interesting ball which is aimed towards Madison, but Guaita straight out, and it was very comfortable for him. He was alert and took that cleanly. Decore had lots of space to receive the ball. Now this is Edouard Schlupp. Joe Ward found a pocket of space. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to! Eze wriggles away, but free kick for Palace. Yeah, let's try and hit 440 by the end of the day. That'd be lovely, yeah. Only 4 subscribers away from that. All subscribers are highly appreciated, of course. More possession for Palace in the opening stages of the game. They've had 57%, and there's been around about 43% for Leicester. But it's not always about how much possession you have. It's about what you do with that possession. That's taken by Harvey Barnes. It's a really good stop by Wiser and then smashed away. Oh, thank you very much. I'll send you my PayPal, shall I? Find it, that is. Tielemans picks out Dewsbury Hall. You reckon I'll hit it 500 by November the 15th? Your granddad's birthday? Okay. And what I'll do is I'll put the QR code for you in here, so if you want to leave us a donation, this is how you can do it. Obviously, of course, I'm not monetized yet on YouTube, so... bear with. Hotel library. Where is that? There it is. Okay. Cool. So if you scan that will take you directly to my PayPal. Good defending my Mitchell there. Oh, here's Barnes. Oh, and it couldn't fall for Castagna. Still Leicester 0, Palace 0. 20 minutes in. Leicester are starting to get up through the gears in the game. Palace have mainly gone through the first third in a lot of their attacks, of course, through Wilfried Zaha, and a lot of the Leicester attacks have come from Barnes. Lovely ball for Dewsbury Hall, and now Xhaka, good save. Xhaka, good save by Guaita to parry it behind for the corner. So, the corner here for Leicester. Might they be able to cause Palace some problems? You do wonder. It was taken by Maddison. Fowles will try and attack it. And it slipped behind for another corner to Leicester. Well, Palace had some early momentum, but started to fade away. Nelson goes all the way to the other side. It's going to be an in-swinging corner and punched away again by Guaita. Just looking for the run of Maddison. Hey-oh. Yeah, you can hear the Palace fans slightly. Anderson was looking for the run of Eze there. But they tried to go for the same ball. Zaha. And Mitchell. Lay off by Zaha to Eze. And Ayew. Ward tried to whip it in. Away by Castagna. But here's Daka, who's on the run again. Harvey Barnes has got forward. This is Dewsbury Hall though. Tielemans. And from Leicester. Just maybe a outlet attack there. Discovered by Leicester. "35 minutes, you reckon? Okay. On your Liverpool career, Villa are 1 point behind me. Oh dear. No. The relegationers. Boo. They're rubbish. We don't want the relegationers to be up at the top. We want them to be relegated. That's why they have that nickname. Mitchell. The tackle from Samari. Leicester really starting to click through the gears more. I've noticed that actually Palace are playing out for the back. I can't do that, I'm afraid. Dennis Mukisa, but make sure you do subscribe, leave a like on the stream. You beat them 5-1. At least you did. Dewsbury Hall. Space with Castagna on the side. Tielemans, and it was good defending actually by Mark Gahey. Yuri Tielemans and nice use of the body from Mark Gahey. Yep. Hello again, Brighton fan. How you doing? How you feel after the Brighton defeat? At the Brentford defeat? Leicester are rock bottom. Rock bottom. Bottom of the league. They get battered everywhere they go as well. De Zerbi, Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo, mate. I don't. No, you fix it, Exeter. Fix Exeter. Just look a little bit improved. Just a little bit. A little tiny bit improved from Leicester. It was in towards K here there, the free kick. First ever clean sheet was that from Danny Ward. "15 minutes left. Yeah, Ronaldo. I did say Ronaldo, yeah. Ronaldo, best player in the world, mate. Still to this day. Yeah, best player in the world. I may be an Arsenal fan, but I know that Ronaldo is the best. Messi's done. Messi's done. Yeah, cool. Make sure you do hit the subscribe button for us, Dennis. Because Origi's not the best player in the world. Haaland's better than Origi, and oh, Mitchell's got a problem. Haaland's a monster. Cheers for subscribing, Dennis. Who do you support, Dennis? Mitchell's up on his feet. I know, it's exciting times. The subs are going up. But yeah, Haaland is better than Origi. Ronaldo is. Ronaldo's best player in the world. Messi is awful, man. I don't rate him. Yeah, that guy gets way too much hype. Oh, am I still connected on StreamYard? I am. Launched forward by Joachim Andersen. Messi and Origi aren't even in that list. It goes Haaland, Mbappe, Ronaldo. Sorry. No, Ronaldo, Mbappe. No. Ronaldo, Mbappe, Haaland. They're the three best players in the world. PSG or oil. PSG or oil. Origi hasn't done that. Origi just scores basic goals. Haaland, I told you, it goes Ronaldo, Haaland, then Mbappe. No, goes Ronaldo, best in the world. Then second best Mbappe, third best Haaland. Fourth Origi, fifth Messi. Oh, Mbappe. What? Mbappe is a Rolls Royce striker. You can't say that Haaland's much better. Right, that's head away from Tielemans. And that was it straight at Samari. By Chekamada Kure. I know, yeah, it is an opinions, yeah. Yeah, I mean... Would you say Haaland's got a better attitude than Mbappe? I would disagree. I think all Haaland actually cares about is money. In fact, that's pretty much what every Premier League player cares about, just money. All they want is the big bucks. Top players like that. And Haaland does. Yeah, but he wanted to stay. He wanted to stay at home in Paris and play for Paris Saint-Germain. And they probably pay more wages for him, so... Do you know what I mean? Gareth Southgate's here. Amarte on the ball for Leicester. This is Tielemans. Around about 2 pulls from Jeff Shupp. He complains, but yeah, 1 pull, 2 pulls. And then holding his arm back as well. Yeah, it's a foul on Dewsbury Hall. The dark atmospheres make you feel a bit tired, but, you know. too bright out there. Can't see no. Here's Jordan Ayew. Free kick to Palace coming up. Second half, Palace needs to be more rampant. Decore finds Schlupp. Out wide on the left to Zaha. As a shooting opportunity. Oh, actually, he struck that really well with lots of power behind it. Did Ward prevent the corner though is the question. I think it did deflect off Ward's hands. Or it didn't. Alright. This is Ward. Play back to Anderson. Gonna see if the brightness is, the sun's gone away at half time, and I'll try and adjust the lighting as best as I can because it's so dark in here, it's making me feel knackered. Well, 25% of action in each half, but 50% of the action has been actually in the centre of the pitch. It's a really poor ball from Zaha. Top pick of the day probably is our next game, to be fair. Fulham versus Bournemouth. Here's James Madison. Found a minute at the first half with lots of space to operate in. Dewsbury all out wide to Barnes. Had two for company. And it's in towards Castagna, who couldn't quite chest that down and get a shot away. He should have done better to control that. Yeah, should have just chested that in front of him, but he got it wrong. To our header, and there'll be 2 minutes added on at the end of the first half. Appeals from Palace, I'm not sure what for. Tielemans, and that's blocked. It's out for a throw in. Castagna. Oh. Madison. And that will be a free kick to Leicester. The foul on Dewsbury Hall, who's been caught by Chekumar Decore in his ankle. Yeah, he was stretching out and caught the side of his ankle, side of his foot. And if he gets a hook in the season, he's suspended. Madison with the free kick, he lifted in. It's clear as far as Tielemans. Dewsbury Hall went for the shot and it was blocked. But it looked like Edouard actually. Yeah, I know. Boring first half of football. 0-0. Nothing to analyse. Sad times as well without Mika. He might have died, Fraser. Anyway, at the break, Leicester City 0, Palace 0. The sun's shining, but no goals at the King Power in the East Midlands. And after a really boring and flat first half of football, it's Leicester City 0, Crystal Palace 0. Well, on that note, I'm going to take a quick break, try and get a bit of energy back into my body. And hopefully the second half is more energetic. I know for a physical fact that Fulham versus Bournemouth will be very lively, so that will wake me up. Back in just a second. Also, if you'd like to leave us a donation, that's the QR code.
In the wake of dawn, I see you shine. When I feel that heartbeat, I fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Sky lines and clouds are below us now. Sky guided back down. Oh, take my hand, don't let go. Skyward bound.
Right then, so that was the quick break. Let's try and bring a bit of energy to the stream, eh? How about a bit of music to bring some energy? this season definitely. Yeah, there's about 2 months of the year left and it's flew. 2022. Do you know why that is though? Because we've been normal. It's been a normal year. After 2 years of being in lockdown and whatever, COVID, 2022 has been a normal year, so it's gone quick. Do you know what I mean? COVID made things go slow, but now it's a normal year. Life feels normal. Ooh, fire. Keep the likes going, keep the subs going. We're at.
Stand by my accusations, I come clean, I don't need no advice. I know you wanna keep me waiting, I think it's funny that you might. Love is
4, 3, 8.
Can you please cry out your window? You can play with all my love, yeah, yeah, yeah. So far records and a handful of ideas and a handful of those deep roots gonna burn you.
Quick reminder then of what's coming up today. So next up on Saturday Night Football, it's Fulham versus Bournemouth after the second half of this game. That's live from 2:45. And at 5:30 today, for a 5:15 start to the stream, Tottenham take on Everton. Super Sunday consists of 2 live exclusives, including Leeds versus Arsenal at 2 o'clock. We'll be live at 1:40 for that, and Liverpool versus Man City will be live at 4:15 for that. But there'll be extra post match. And yeah, the extra 5 minutes for Leeds versus Arsenal, so we can go on to the to Liverpool Man City. So Leicester have had lots of chances. Barnes. White is actually done quite well in this game. Just disappointing first half. It's been boring, goalless, not really much competition. Not really any counter-attacks either. It's just been a scrappy game. Yeah, really scrappy first half, as I mentioned. I mean, it's just them feeding on individual errors from Palace, and that's... And then that ball should have gone into Madison, but no, not enough weight on it, not enough... Just not enough from Leicester. And if they lose this game, or they draw, they're still going to be absolute... They're going to still be rock bottom. Yeah. They'll stay right at bottom if they draw this. So they need a win. And they lose this. Just be embarrassing. The game needs more quality to it. After that defeat to Bournemouth as well, can I see Leicester doing anything to Palace? No. Yeah. Alongside Villa and Wolves, I think it will be Leicester, Villa, Wolves. Now, just based on the table, I actually now, at first I was like Bournemouth 19th, but actually they've had a really good start to the season. I think, because they've only lost games to Arsenal, City and Liverpool, and those are their 3 games you would expect them to lose. All the rest, they've won. So I can't see Bournemouth going down because they've had a good start to the season. They've won and drawn the games you'd expect them to, and they've only lost the games you'd expect them to lose. They've been above expectations, Bournemouth. For Fulham, they were a really good start to the season. I thought that 2-2 draw against Liverpool was above expectations. Liverpool have been extremely below expectations. Leeds started well, but then they've just gone back to the usual selves. Southampton have been below expectations as well, except for the 2-1 victory over Leicester. United, I'd say at the start of the season, it was what we expected, but then they've been above expectations towards, after the international break, really. And Arsenal have been way above my expectation. Won all the games. We've actually been superb, I think. If you look at the results, (2-0) win against Palace. That last season they smashed us at Selhurst Park and gave us a real hard time at the Emirates. So that was a good win and a clean sheet. Leicester, I expect us to beat them. I just felt like there was too many goals in that game. I would have much preferred 2-0 rather than that 4-2. So yeah, I was disappointed with that result because I felt like we could have just got 2-0. The 3-0 victory against Bournemouth, I thought we were really positive. 2 goals from Odegaard. And as well, a goal to finish off, a beautiful goal by William Saliba, the Rolls Royce. The 2-1 victories over Aston Villa and Fulham, I expected us to score more against Villa and keep a clean sheet. Fulham, I expected them to give us a hard time, in which they did. A spineless, though, defeat to United. Then the 3-0 victory over Brentford away from home was really comfortable. I expected us to beat Spurs, and we did beat them 3-1. And then the 3-2 victory against Liverpool, I didn't expect that, but what a victory it was. So yeah. And our results, our fixtures, all competitions will go for, yeah. By the way, these are the 2 I'm going to be streaming next. So you got Leeds Arsenal, that's tomorrow. I think we'll win that. Got PSV at home next Thursday at 6 o'clock. I think we'll beat them. And these are the only 2 games I'm going to miss streaming. I think we'll beat Southampton. I'm shocked they put that on Sky, but they have. We'll beat PSV again, I reckon, at 6:15. We'll definitely beat Forest at home on Sunday the 30th. I think we'll beat Zurich. We have a good record against Chelsea away, so I think we have a good record away from home against Chelsea, so I reckon we'll win that. We should be beating Brighton. And also, yeah, why is that? Why is that just gone like that? I don't understand that. It's really confusing. Because it's jumping all the way to April. Anyway, let's get ready for the second half at the King Power. So we're doing the second half then of the King Power. Get the overlay back up. If Leicester did go down, I don't think they come back up. Here's Timothy Castagna. This game needs a goal. Part 5. There is no Johnny Evans in the squad today. The Corey Palace, and it's given straight away to Leicester again. Tielemans on by Dewsbury Hall. This is Daka. Good save, White. And the offside flag was raised, so that prevents the corner. But it was slick. The passing. Daka did go early though. Could have held his run. It's a lovely ball by Dewsbury Hall. Barnes. With the chance for Leicester, pulls it back to Maddison, who completely fluffed that. He should have scored though, based on his form and what's going on here with the tag. He was well onside, but he just fluffed that. It was a huge opportunity. I was challenging Fars. They're going down. This game needs a goal. Daka. Where's Jamie Vardy? He's played more than 8 hours of football this season. He's had a lot more appearances than last season. Here's Daka, and cleared away by Ayew. It's laid off by Barnes. Here's Justin Dewsbury Hall, blocked off by Joel Ward. It's a corner. Maddison with the in-swinging corner. Went over everyone. It may have gone off Anderson's head on the way through. Andy Madley has given the corner, but Guaita disagrees. It's harsh. Maddison with a bit more of a flat delivery. It's headed away as far as Justin, who hits one from range, but wasn't dipping, was only rising. Here's a Marty for Leicester. Come on, Palace. Yes, good challenge by Zaha. Here's Czech Lamadakure, but won back by the centre-back Wout Faes. And Samori plays a nice ball to Maddison. Sends it out wide to Harvey Barnes. Patterson Daka. He returns it to Barnes, and Guaita smothered it. Too many passes. I would have just went. If I was a Leicester fan, I would have been going shoot when Barnes was just outside, just in the 18-yard box. But too many passes. Here's Anderson under pressure from Dewsbury Hall, but he ended up being able to clear it away.
I love being 1996, born in Lagos, 4 months later, gone to Turkey.
Zaha. Castagna. If Leicester win this game, yeah. So Realltom makes his first Premier League appearance for Palace as he comes on. Eze, Anderson. Ball, I Realltom there. He jumped. It did come off his hand as he was nudged by Tielemans. And Castagna with a shot held on to by Guaita. Come on, we need a bit more oomph this game. Well, this is promising. Leicester Madison just wide. Should have been a goal. I am desperate for a goal in this match. But at the bare minimum, yeah, we need a goal in this match, at the very least. Here's Kieran Dewsbury Hall. And Harvey Barnes. Okay, here with the header. Samari. Oh, two more, are we, from 440? I know. His header. Since streaming on my channel, it's helped you. I know. It has. It's helped me out a lot. So I think we're going to continue this way. Because, you know, it seems to be helping my channel out a lot. And it's only going to get Fraser to monetisation. Frozen. No. Oh, so close to a goal for Palace. Elise is coming on to replace Edouard. Oh. No. No, I told you, if he wins the title, I'll strangle him. And then I'll hope that we get a new manager. Yeah, I'll strangle Arteta. It's going to be a throw into Palace soon. I do want to win the title, yes, but I want Arteta out. Come on, give us a goal. Hardy running in behind Realltom. It is such a boring game, isn't it? Obviously, Tommy, yeah. I predicted 2-0, man. Probably is. I don't think he would beat the King Power. No, I think he only goes to Selhurst Park. Milivojevic. 21 minutes to go. Yeah, he's got season tickets for Palace. I know that for a fact, yeah. Oh, here's Maddison, goes for goal. Straight down the throat of Guaita. So I'm in Avoyevich. Yeah, Forest, well, that'd probably be boring actually. At the start of the season, you're thinking, what a clash, but no, not anymore. Leicester, Man City. Man City will batter them. Yeah, looking forward to Arsenal PSV this week on Thursday. The lineups now are available for Fulham versus Bournemouth. Let's take a look at them. So it's Leno in goal for Fulham. Tim Ream plays with Bobby Decordova-Reid, Issa Diop, and Anthony Robinson in the back four. A midfield five of Harrison Reed, Neeskens Cabano, Andreas Pereira, Dan James, and Jao Polinia. And leading the line is Mitrovic. On the bench, Harry Wilson, Tom Kearney, Luke Harris, Marek Rodak, Willian, Carlos Vinicius, Tosin Adarabioyo, Shane Duffy, and Kevin Mbabu. And for Bournemouth, it's Neto in goal. Ryan Fredericks plays with Chris Mepham, Adam Smith, and Marcos Senesi in a back four. A midfield four of Lewis Cook, Jefferson Lerma, Ryan Christie, and Marcus Tavernier. Leading the line, Dominic Solanke and Philip Billing. On the bench, Joe Rothwell, Junior Stanislas, Sariki Dembele, Mark Travers, Keeper Moore, Jaden Anthony, Jack Stevens, Jack Stacey, and Jordan Zamora. And for Wolves, Nottingham Forest. For Wolves, it's Jose Sarr in goal, Ryan Aït-Nouri plays with Johnny Otto, Max Kilman, and Totti in a back four. A midfield five of Ruben Neves, Daniel Podence, Mateus Nunes, Gian Moutinho, and Adama Traore. Leading the line is Diego Costa. And on the bench, Boubacar Traore, Joseph Hodge, Joe Hodge will call him, Chem Campbell, Sharkic, Wang Hee-chan, Gonçalo Guedes, Yerson Mosquera, Nelson Semedo, and Hugo Bueno. For Forest, it's Dean Henderson in goal. Steve Cook plays with Nico Williams, Harry Toffolo, and Scott McKenna in a back four. A midfield three of Cheku Kouyaté, Ryan Yates, and Ramo Freuler. And leading the line is Morgan Gibbs-White, Brennan Johnson, and Emmanuel Dennis. On the bench, Orel Mangala, Jesse Lingard, Wayne Hennessy, Taiwo Awoniyi, Sam Surridge, Julian Biancone, Joe Worrell, Loic Bade, and Willie Bolly. You know how I said I was at Arsenal on my player career mode? Arteta kept putting me on the bench. So you left, and you started every game for Real Madrid. Arteta probably didn't like you. Do you know what I mean? Arteta did the same thing to Pepe. But Pepe deserved what he got last season. He didn't get a single start, and he deserved that. Let's play as far as Justin. Yeah. Pepe didn't deserve a start last season. Ugh. So bad he needed a haircut. Too much hair. Well, Wilfred Zaha, his day is done for him. Mateta will come on to replace him. And it's still Leicester 0, Palace 0. Yeah, you need a haircut as well. But you want it to keep growing. At the end of the year, I'd love to keep it growing. I don't want to get it cut, but because I'm going abroad to a hot place, I really want to get my hair cut. Because the last thing you need in hot weather is long hair. So I'm gonna get it done really short. Around about 35 to 40 yards out, this free kick for Leicester. 0-0, I know. Madison's lined it up. And it did take a shot. It was deflected behind for a Leicester corner. Oh, don't say that. The Fulham Bournemouth game won't end 0-0. There'll be goals in that. So Pratt's waiting on the far side to come on. Madison's going to take this corner. Oh, it's not a bad ball. It's not a bad header, but a good save by Guaita. And there's still time for Crystal Palace to get a winner late on. 10 minutes. Leicester 0, Palace 0 the score. And this game just needs a goal or two to it. That's all it needs. Mario to Milivojevic. Redeval. At the 80th minute. Foul by Vardy, and it is a painful for James Vardy's booked. Yeah, it looks in a lot of pain. Gay hit. So Tielemans was replaced by Dennis Pratt. Such bushy and oily hair. Ugh. Resale. Read about I made the run. Was a foul by Jordan Ayew. So a free kick to Leicester will be coming up. Are we in action? Well, I'll say looking for the run of Barnes, but a nice good cushion header from Ward. Elise picked off by Justin, who got in front. Recovered by Schlupp though for Palace. Plenty of space for Ayew to work with. Ayew trying to make room for the cross. Squeezed it in. Onto the roof of the net. It's going to be Iheanacho, I think, for Maddison. Nope, not Maddison. Barnes. Maddison stays on the pitch. Kelechi. Iheanacho. FA Palace. Milivojevic. Milivojevic. think? Okay. We'll have to see then. Normally Fraser's right. Justin. Garnacho, Madison, Mendy. Did it by Justin? It's awkward. Almost silent in the King Power. Defending corners, in fact, Leicester nearly can see from every corner that they face. Same with the corner. Oh, unfortunately with the missed kick and a foul. I'm telling you, this game will not be televised next season. This has been boring. Last minute, I don't think there's going to be much added time as well. Oh! Certain points I've been thinking I was asleep. Oh, here's a chance for Garnacho. Oh, he's gone down in the box. And the shot from Dewsbury all wide. Oh, it's deflected though for a corner. Garnacho has made a huge difference to the game. Four minutes added on at the end. Madison out to take the corner. In from Madison and straight down the throat to Guaita. Who's going to hold on to that tightly for a second. Oh, here's Realltom was chasing it and got there just ahead of Iheanacho. It was good defending. Here's about Fars. Man of the match. White. I think he's had a couple of decent saves. He's pretty much dealt with every ball towards him. To be honest, no one deserves man of the match. The corner was taken quickly. Madison, Iheanacho fires it in and sent away. Although Pratt to Fars and Mateta with a really clean tackle. Eze trying to run towards safety, was caught there, and Palace get the free kick. No man of the match. Yeah, there you go. No man of the match. Here's Olise. Eze. Are you? Oh, that's given away to Dewsbury Hall. It goes long towards Vardy and headed. Cleared by Guaita. Smashed up the pitch by Anderson. Could drop anywhere. On by Dewsbury Hall. Lay off by Vardy. Madison plays a nice inside ball to Vardy. Pulls it back. Madison goes down in the box and the free kick's given the other way. It's a dive for Madison, yeah. It's the right decision. Milivojevic did nothing wrong. That's a dive. It was a really good spot. From the ref. And Madison is suspended. That's the full-time whistle. Leicester City 0, Palace 0. What a boring match it's been. See you in a bit for the next game on Realltom Football and Fraser Football, which is going to be Fulham versus AFC Bournemouth. That should have more goals. See you at 2:45. Bye-bye.